And following months of online learning, many in the U.S., including President Trump, believe it's high time schools reopen for in-person classes. Urging states to open schools in the fall, President Trump is threatening to sever federal funding if they opt to stay closed. Our Hyo-sun with more.
U.S. President Donald Trump is pressuring state governors to reopen schools this fall despite a continuous spike in the number of COVID-19 cases across the country.
So we're very much going to put pressure on governors and everybody else to open the schools, to get them open. And it's very important. It's very important for our country. It's very important for the well-being of the student and the parents. So we're going to be putting a lot of pressure on open your schools in the fall.
President Trump took to Twitter Wednesday to threaten to cut off federal funding to schools that choose not to open for in-person classes this fall. While U.S. school districts are mostly funded by their respective state budgets, he's referring to a portion of the federal budget that's allocated to fund schools nationwide. He also explained that many countries like Germany, Denmark, and Norway have successfully reopened schools with no major issues despite the pandemic. The U.S. CDC also stressed that detailed quarantine guidelines for schools, including social distancing and body temperature screening, will be rolled out next week. President Trump's call to reopen schools comes as U.S. immigration officials announced this week their plans to bar visas for international students who are studying in online-only programs due to the COVID-19 pandemic. In response, Harvard University and MIT have filed a lawsuit against the Trump administration in an attempt to block the plan. Harvard University said Wednesday that the government's move has been designed to pressure schools to open their on-campus classes this fall without regard for the health and safety of students and faculty members. The question of reopening schools has become an acute one for tens of millions of parents and children across the U.S. following months of remote learning. Hyo-sun, Arirang News.